Juventus was interested but reportedly withdrew from the potential movement according to reports. In Italy, Juventus claimed that he had to wait for his interest in Manchester United exile Jadon Sancho for a significant reason. Sancho is looking for an escape from the Old Trafford after the public sprinkle with Red Devils. Possible Erik Ten Hag, who continued his first-team plans this season, after Juventus was interested in British wnit before the January transfer window. He presented a hopes for asylum, but it is understood that they were forced to return from talks. According to Tuttosport, it is very expensive for Serie A Giant. Very expensive to deal with a transfer budget significantly lower in the winter window. Juventus is also targeted by Sassuolo wing player Domenico Berardi, who is also affected by 7 goals and 3 assists in Serie A this season. Juventus Manchester United outcast Jadon had to wait for their interest to Sancho Shakhtar Donetsk. Star Georgiy Sudakov was defined as a cheaper alternative to Sancho. However, it is believed that Sassuolo will only consider selling superstars at end of the campaign and that relegation area is just over 5 points. Ukraine and Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Georgiy Sudakov was defined as a cheaper alternative to Sancho before January. The Italian side hopes to attract Sudakov for a modest fee of £21 million. And Juventus director Cristiano Giuntoli appears to be a fan after watching Italy in 0-0 stunning last month with Ukraine. Meanwhile, reports reportedly lost half of the locker room in Manchester United this week, and several senior players were upset after seizing Sancho in recent months. Juventus also targets Sassuolo's Domenico Berardi, but it will probably be expensive. On Hag continued Sancho from Manchester United group and his first-team plans on Tuesday. United banned several high-profile journalists from the press conference of Ten Hag and began to with Chelsea and Old Trafford on Wednesday. Ten Hag's side is 7th at Premier League table and 5 points from the first 4 to enter next matches against Blues. United also sits in a match sit at a group in Champions League and to know that they should defeat Bayern Munich for chance make stages of knockout. Considering that the former Borussia Dortmund star signed only 2 years ago. The former Borussia Dortmund signed £73 million. It will be willing to bring as much as possible for Sancho in January.